Once an addict, always an addict. You can either be an addict that's not recovering or an addict that's recovering.
Gordon Dobie has been working to recover from his substance abuse for the past 3+ years.
You name it. If you could crush it, I snorted it. If you could smoke it, I inhaled it. If you could drink it, I guzzled it.
Dobie was what's known as a high-functioning addict. That refers to people who can still do their jobs even while abusing certain drugs or other problem areas. It wasn't until he lost his temporary guardianship of his baby girl when Dobie realized he needed to change, and quickly. Even with losing the temporary guardianship of his daughter, Dobie still didn't think to recover for the long haul.
And then my wife said, there's these meetings that we need to go to and we need to try this out. And I reluctantly went.
Dobie started seeing his actions and behaviors in a different light after attending support meetings. Now he's using his experiences to help other people struggling from addictions. He started his fellowship at Recovery Anonymous.
My intentions were to go to get my daughter back at home with us and to get the heat off of me, so to speak.
Melissa Hoffman battled prescription pain pill and methamphetamine addictions. Her problems escalated after she lost her 2-year-old child to heart complications.
You look at how the drug has affected your life.
Hoffman said addiction results in an avalanche of emotions, guilt, shame, and embarrassment. But she eventually realized that she no longer had control over the problem, and the problem was controlling her.
I think that you think that it helps you. I know that it does numb the pain that you feel. It kind of covers it up. Because you're under the influence, you're not your normal self. But when those substances wear off, you're not only feeling the things that you would have felt before, but they're that much worse.
And the physical ailments can intensify after seeking help.
You're very, very sick. So sick that you almost want to use to avoid being sick.
She tried to use a positive mindset to prevent her from returning to addiction during her withdrawal stage.
And a lot of emotional side effects. When you're coming off of drugs, your brain isn't in the right state of mind that it should be. So it's very emotional and very, it can range from thoughts of suicide to just, isolation.
Sid Ballinger's addiction started at 9 years old.
Been through abuse, was molested, was physically abused, mentally abused. And then into adulthood, I didn't want to remember my childhood.
When Ballinger was a child, he says adults in his life gave him beer. That led to curiosity surrounding meth, which then spiraled into sex. So he could never use one without the other.
For me, meth sex was where it was at. So if I knew I was going to sleep with a girl, I'd want to do meth so I can have sex longer.
Everyone in Recovery Anonymous says COVID-19 has taken away their one way of being able to escape dark times. Since an idle and lonely mind can be dangerous, people who are recovering try to turn to a healthy coping skill.
I have to, do other means of recovery. Always staying busy, always try to do something for your recovery every day.
The motto here at Recovery Anonymous is as long as this flag is up, you're welcome to come in. And it's not a shame in being addicted, it's just a matter of never giving up. And Quincy, Kendall Hyde, KHQA News.